Hey homies, welcome back to my channel, DIY with Fiona. Today we're gonna create eucalyptus wall hangings. So I'm pretty excited about this. I have 5 wall hangings for you guys and they're great. They're beautiful. The eucalyptus makes my apartment smell amazing. It kind of brings back childhood memories. If you're Chinese, you might know bak fa yao, which is white flour balm oil, and it smells just like my childhood. Like that's like what Chinese people use for like everything. So like my grandma would put it on my like right under my nostrils, so if like to help clear my sinuses. Like they'd rub it on my tummy if I had a tummy ache. So it's great. It's a throwback to my childhood. So these wall hangings are super easy. There's minimal materials and supplies that you guys need to get. It's kind of basically, if you're a DIYer, you'll have it in your collection of supplies already. Yeah, just all you really need is eucalyptus and a few simple supplies, and you can make these beautiful wall hangings that will freshen up your space, make your space smell amazing. There's a lot of health benefits with eucalyptus. It helps with stress relief. It promotes relaxation. It's a natural insect repellent. There's a lot of great things about eucalyptus. So I hope you love these DIYs and hope you get to make them yourselves. If you enjoy this video, please like, subscribe, leave a comment below. And if you definitely make it, please let me know. I would love to see your creation as well. I got my eucalyptus at Trader Joe's. They sell them for $2.99, but you can get your eucalyptus wherever it's convenient for you. For our first project, we'll be making a V-shaped eucalyptus wall hanging. This is the image I found on Pinterest that inspired this project. You'll want to use a long, narrow-stemmed eucalyptus. You'll also need a 1/2-inch dowel cut to 2 feet, floral wire, and macrame cord. Grab your eucalyptus stick and your floral wire and twist the floral wire to the very end of the eucalyptus stick. And make sure you just twist it so it doesn't fall off. Bend the wire up and then create a hook at the very end. And just do the same for all of them. So just twist it at the very end of the eucalyptus stick, bend it up, and create a hook for all of them. Next, you'll need to hang the dowel with the macrame cord. You'll be creating a clove hitch, which is a knot. You just do 1 loop, do a 2nd loop, and put the first loop behind the 2nd loop. Then you just put it onto the dowel and pull tight. And then you won't need glue or anything, and it'll hold itself in place. Just like that. And you do the same thing to the 2nd side. Just do a 1st loop, 2nd loop, put the 1st loop behind the 2nd loop, and then put it onto the dowel, and then pull it tight. And there you have your clove hitches. The tension from the gravity will hold the dowel in place. You won't need any glue or reinforcements. So just hang up your dowel and make sure that it is level. Then you can start hanging up your eucalyptus leaves. Just start with the longest one in the middle, and then the 2nd longest, and then consecutively going shorter and shorter. Keep hanging them until your very last one and you've created a V shape. From there, you can twist the ends and secure them in place. So you can see I'm twisting them, and just do that for all of them to make sure that they all stay in place. Make any additional adjustments you need to do to make sure that they're evenly spaced, that they look good, and that the eucalyptus leaves aren't twisted, and make sure the dowel is level with everything. You can take a step back, make sure everything looks good, and there you have it, your V-shaped eucalyptus wall hanging. Project number 2, we'll be using some yarn to create this wall hanging.
This is the image I found on Pinterest that inspired this project. I wanted my palette to be pretty neutral, so I chose grays and whites and off-whites. You can see each one is a different texture. The first one was pretty chunky, the second one is a bit smoother and monocolor, and this one is also chunkier with a bit of texture in it. And the last one is a finer, thinner cotton cord yarn, but with all these different textures, it'll add some visual interest and depth to your wall hanging that will make it look so pretty and so interesting. This, all you have to do is start cutting your yarn. So I grabbed the yarn from the middle of the yarn ball and then just keep cutting it. Cut it to around 5 feet long. It'll be looped around the dowel, so it'll be around 2.5 feet long. The dowel is the same as the dowel in the first project, which will be around 2 feet long, and it'll be the 1/2 inch diameter dowel. Lay out all your cut yarn with your dowel, and that kind of looks like it's enough yarn for me, so just go ahead and start doing your knots. And basically all you have to do is fold the yarn in half and loop it through the middle of it and through the dowel. Just keep going. Make sure you choose different yarns and make sure to mix it up so it's not like one pattern or anything, and just like keep it really interesting, keep it surprising. So just mix up the textures, mix up the colors. And for even some strands, you can add more than just one strand. You can add like 3 strands and loop it together, so it just adds a bit more chunk to it. So just keep it surprising, mix it up, and I'll show you what I do with some of the strands where I've like added 3 of them together. I braid it so that it adds even more texture to it. So just check it. I'm almost getting to the end. Coming together, it's coming along. Just a few more strands and we'll be done with the looping part. And then next we braid those chunkier parts, the ones that had 3 strands together. I disperse them kind of evenly throughout the wall hanging. You don't need to knot it at the bottom, just you can leave it loose, and then you can just cut the ends so it's a straight line across and it doesn't look as raggedy at the bottom. Time for your eucalyptus. Cut the stems off the thicker stems, so it's just the finer pieces. You just need to get your eucalyptus sleeves and just stick it and weave it through the yarn at the top with the dowel. So just keep weaving it through. Make sure if there's any like bald spots that you just add more leaves so it doesn't look uneven. So it's just evenly dispersed with eucalyptus. You can just keep looking and make sure it looks good. It's starting to fill out, so it looks full of eucalyptus. And there you have it. Alright, project number 3. I was inspired by this image on Pinterest, and I loved how elegant and pretty it looked, and I wanted to create my own. So all you need is eucalyptus leaves, an embroidery hoop, and hot glue. Right now I'm just bending the eucalyptus so it just makes it a bit more pliable. It was a bit stiff when it was just straight, so bending it will help it bend along the edge of the hoop. I got a 6-inch hoop, but next time I'd probably get a larger hoop, like around maybe 10 inches in diameter. So you just start gluing the eucalyptus down along the edge of the hoop. Just have the stem just follow the edge of the hoop and start gluing it down. Just keep gluing all your sticks down, and then I realized that it needed to be a bit more full, so I just cut up some individual leaves and then just glued it on top, and then covered the stick as well so then you don't see any of the hot glue behind it. And there you have it, your embroidery hoop eucalyptus wall hanging. About project number 4. I've been seeing this image on Pinterest for so long and I've been wanting it over my bed for ages. So all you need are the eucalyptus sticks and a piece of wood that is pretty long, around 2.5 feet long, and I think it's used for molding. I got it at Home Depot. I had glued my eucalyptus sticks together already, and all you have to do is glue it down, and that's it. It's pretty straightforward. You just find the right spot for it and get your hot glue gun. Put a large dollop on it and just hold it down until it stays. In the original Pinterest image, they had tied the eucalyptus to the stick, but I didn't find that it was able to stay well, so my alternative was to just glue it straight onto the piece of wood. In the image, it was also hung, but it kept falling forward, so instead I just used command strips, put it on the back of the wood, and stuck it on both sides. You didn't even need it for the middle because it's just such a light wall hanging that on either ends is strong enough to hold the wall hanging in place. So grab your wall hanging and get over your bed or wherever you want to put it. If it's over your bed, make sure it's in the center. You could use a level to make sure it's completely leveled. I just kind of eyeballed it and I think it worked out fine. Just push it in place and there you have it. This last project is so easy. It's a eucalyptus shower wall hang. I've been seeing pictures and through my research, it looks like a really great addition to your shower. The steam from the shower amplifies the aroma of the eucalyptus. It helps with stress relief. It gives off amazing scent. It clears your sinuses. All you have to do is grab your bundle and just hang it over, and it just adds such a nice aesthetic to your shower as well. This video and you'll make these DIYs yourself. The eucalyptus wall hangings just add such a nice touch to any space. It just really freshens up everything. So let me know if you make any of these DIYs. I would love to see them as well. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. It would really help me and see what you guys like and enjoy. All right, that's it. All right, that's it for me. Have a great day. Bye.